Good morning to all. Today we are going to discuss about AERB Safety Code, Radiation Therapy Sources, Equipment and Installation. This is under code number AERB /RF-MED/SC1 reference 1. So in this section we are going to discuss about previously asked AERB examination question from this chapter, as well as the important things we have to learn from this book. So if you guys are first in our channel, don't forget to subscribe and like and share the video to your friends. So let's get started. From the first page of this page is what we need to know some words which are adequate ambient dose equivalent. We have to know what is ambient dose equivalent. These questions must be there in your AERB examination. Ambient dose equivalent, the first one, we have to know the quality of H-B at a point in a reference group defined as the dose equivalent that would be produced by the corresponding aligned and expanded field in the ecosphere. The depth of the radius opposite the direction of the alignment. Depth D is equal to 1 cm recommended for storage. From the system, what we need to know, the depth D is equal to 1 cm is recommended for strongly penetrating radiation. That is the important one, which will define the ambient dose equivalent at a depth D is equal to 1, which is recommended for strongly penetrating radiation. And the next one is tachytherapy collimator zone commission. We already know commissioning competent. Who is the competent authority? Just to know, we should know the definition of competent authority. Who is the competent authority? Competent authority is any official or authority appointed, approved or recognized by the government of India for the purpose of rules promulgated under the Atomic Energy Act 1962. That is any official or authority appointed, approved or recognized by the government. Okay, we need to know this. This might be also a vital question, so you should know how to answer what is competent authority. Okay, this is any official or authority appointed or approved or recognized by the government of India for the purpose of rules promulgated under the Atomic Energy Act. The presence of radioactive substance in our material or the human body or other places in excess of quantity specified by the competent. That is contamination. Just know what is contamination. This is the presence of radioactive substances or radioactive materials in the human body or other places in excess of quantities specified by the committee. What is the excess of quantities? We will be learn from the nuclear medicine AERB Safety Code. We will be learn that things also. So stay tuned for this. And what is controlled area? Controlled area is a delineated area to which access is controlled and in which specific protection measures and safety provisions are required for controlling normal exposure or preventing the spread of contamination during the normal working condition, preventing potential exposure or limiting their extension there. We know the decommissioning. What is decommissioning? This might be an answer viva question, so you just know the definition. The process by which a nuclear or radiation facility is finally taken out of operation, okay, in a manner that provides adequate protection to the health and safety of the workers, the public and the environment. So from this chapter, effective dose, okay, effective dose is an important one. So just know what is the definition and the equation for to find out the effective dose. Effective dose is the product of radiation weighting factor and equivalent dose. Radiation weighting factor of tissues and its T is the equivalent dose in tissue. So these things will. And who is the employer? Any person with a recognized responsibility, commitment and duties towards a worker in his or her employment. The who by virtue of mutually agreed relationship, that is employer. And what is equivalent dose? That is, and again important, equivalent dose, it is the product of radiation weighting factor and absorbed dose delivered by a radiation type uh, average of a tissue or organ. Okay, this is the definition of equivalent dose. So, equivalent dose and effective, these are very very important for radiation safety officer examination. There might be a question which is come to find out the equivalent dose and effective dose from the given data. So this is it. This is the must ask. This is definitely will ask during your also written examination. So from this penumbra region, okay, we have to know the penumbra, the zone of decreasing radiation intensity of the useful beam area lying within the isotopes boundaries defined by 90% and 10%, and for telegamma beams and 80% and 20% high energy photon beams of the external axis dose in a plane perpendicular to it and a depth where the dose is maximum for the designated distance. Next, protective. So these things are we may we know these are the important things from this again. And next we are going to the safety specification for radioactive sources, radiation therapy equipment, and protective devices. So from these questions, from these chapters. The previous questions are not here, but we just you just go through these pages and and one of the important questions from this part is this one. So you guys don't forget what it is. Telecom therapy equipment shall be designed to permit the operation of transferring telecom source from the transfer container to radiation head of the equipment, subsequent removal and transfer back to the transport container without exposing the personnel involved in an effective dose in excess of 1 millisievert. So I hope you guys can clear. Telecom therapy equipment shall be designed to permit the operation of transferring the telecom source from the transport container to the radiation head of the equipment and to subsequent removal and transfer back to the transport container without exposing the personnel involved in the effective dose in excess of 1 millisievert. This is one of the previous year examination questions. So what you want to know, you should remember the effective dose, those who are permit the operation of transferring the telegamma sources from the transport container. So my will be see you in next class.